yeah. Let's get ready to race. Let's get ready to race here. Oh, yeah. Stretch out the side there a little bit. Feeling good. What's that over there? Is that a bug? No. Okay. All right. Let's do this. You guys. Oh, my shoulders are a little tight. Let me go ahead and stretch my shoulders. Hello, baby. What is up, guys? Seven Secret back with another video. Finally, another GTA video. It's been a while. Been doing a lot of other stuff. Been doing news, been doing music, been doing all kinds of stuff. So, not gonna have as many GTA videos or not as often here. But, you know what? Hey, hopefully you're enjoying the other content that I have been providing you. So, as you can see, okay. Now, this is the thing. Created these races a bit back ago, so sometimes, Jack? Sorry, my dog is trying to hit at the door here. Perfect timing. Right when I try to start recording a video, of course, he wants to get out. But, let me get my spectacles. That's better. Anyways, sometimes I race these ones and it's been months, since I've raced them before, and I get on there and go, oh yeah, that's right. What are you supposed to do here? So, yeah, third time's a charm. There we go. I knew I'd do it eventually. The other dude playing with me there has not raced it before. I think it took him about an hour to get through that one part. So, and I tried to wait for him at different parts, and then I forgot that the ending has got a check mark, or what am I trying to say here? The final checkpoint there. The ending comes real quick, so I crossed it when I meant to wait for him, and he ended up getting a DNF. Yeah, so you can see here I'm waiting for him a little bit. So this vaginally? No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Oh, something smells fishy here.
Visually, this video may not be as appealing as some of the other ones because I kind of wait here for a little while, but that doesn't matter. This is another episode of SST, another episode of Seven Secrets Story Time, my friends, where I tell you little stories, or probably usually just one story, but sometimes more. But in this EpiPen, I think we'll be doing just one story, and that story is going to be when me and my friends ate and ran. Ate and run? How would you say that? We ate and run. We ate and ran, right? Yeah. Jack, get down. Now you see, he knows I can't reach over to him, so now he's trying to get on the table and get food. This little dog, there he is, right there. That's him. Believe me, don't let the innocent look fool you. He's a terrorizer. He's a little terrorizer, let me tell you. He's a little tiny guy, and he thinks he's a Doberman Pinscher or a German. I almost said a German Rottweiler. Rottweilers are German, aren't they? Yeah, I was going to say German Shepherd and Rottweiler. I got those two mixed up. Any hooskies. So the story I'm going to be telling you guys today about eating and running. And for those that don't know what eating and running, I'm sure everyone knows what that is, but for those of you that don't, it's when you eat your food, you go to the front door, and you run. You don't pay for the bill. Now, let me just say, I'm older now. I don't approve of this kind of stuff. This is when we were younger. This is when we were in high school. It was a dumb thing to do, but we did it, and there's a lot of dumb things I did that I'll be telling you about that I don't do any longer, and I'd be quite upset if my son were to grow up and do the same thing. So hopefully when he hears this, he's been raised well enough not to do these kind of things. Of course, if he ever does, he's going to hear this and use it against me and say, you did it. So I guess maybe it's not the smartest thing to be talking about this, but, it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that little part right there. Okay, so the place we ate and run at was called Carrows, or as my wife would say, Carrows. I'd say there's no K in it. It's not Carrows, it's Carrows. But anyways, Carrows. And the reason why it was kind of stupid, well, other than just being wrong to not pay for your bill, is we didn't really plan this out very well. So it was me, my buddy Rob, my buddy Edwin, and I think there was a fourth person. I think it was my buddy Rob's brother, Brian, I believe. But I can't, for some reason in my head, I cannot picture who the fourth person was. Maybe it was just three of us. Who cares?
Just get on with the story.
Anyways, so we go to Carrows, we eat, and you know you're gonna do it when you're sitting there. You know you're planning on running. You know, and this is we were broke as heck at this time, which is not an excuse, but you know that's the excuse we use is we had no money, we're broke and wanted to eat. Well, you know what? Then go home and eat. But so the thing is, if you got any bit of a conscience and you feel bad about doing crappy stuff like that, you feel bad. So while we're eating, of course, you know we didn't order like crazy. Didn't want to. I guess we thought we didn't want it to seem obvious, but you know, I'm sure people order a lot of food and pay for it all the time, so it wouldn't have been obvious. But in a thug's mind or a villain's mind, we weren't really thugs or villains, so that's probably the wrong word. But a criminal's mind, would that be the right word? I don't know. In a little punk ass bastard's mind, which is what we were then, you think everything you do is guilty when you're doing guilty stuff you should be guilty about. But So anyways, the whole time we're eating, we ordered bacon cheeseburger and a couple of things, and it felt like crap. I couldn't really enjoy it because I knew what we're gonna do. The whole time you're watching the people in there, watching the waitresses, you're looking at the door, you're thinking about what you're gonna do, and it's really not enjoyable at all. So right off the bat, that was stupid, but we did it. So we end up eating our food. We order our food. It gets there. We grub it down. I think I ate half my hamburger because I was just feeling like crap the whole time. And who was it? What we decided we're gonna walk out the door, and one of the people, and I cannot remember, it wasn't me. Oh no, it was Edwin. It was my buddy Edwin, and I remember this why it was him because he was wearing flip flops. Which is another thing. I mean, come on, guys, what are we thinking? We're gonna be running here and we're wearing flip flops, and it gets worse too, as far as how stupidly we planned this out. We ended up getting away with it. Long story short, spoiler, we got away with it, but just the stupidity of our thinking, we didn't deserve to get away with it, but. Edwin, so we decided Edwin's going to go up there and he's going to be one that pretends to pay the bill so we can get a little bit of a head start, get out of there, and then of course he just is going to turn and run. So we walk out, get outside the door, and as soon basically the plan was give us time to get outside and get a little ways and then do it. Of course he didn't do that. As soon as we hit the door, before we even got out of the place, as soon as our hands touched that door, he turned and starts running towards us. So it's like, dude, what are you doing? And we just realized, okay, we got to book it. So we just turn and we just start booking out of that place. And to set the scene up a little bit, the Carrows was, I almost said Carrows again, like my wife, Carrows. The Carrows was in a parking lot, not a parking lot, but it was one of these type of areas that got a lot of restaurants and different little things. So it was a big, huge parking lot. We oh geez, I'm losing my train of thought here. So as soon as we touched the door, okay, I lost my train of thought. Where was that? So trying to explain the scene to you guys. So it's like one of these big parking lots, and it's got just stores all over the place. So the one smart thing we did is we parked far away, way at the other end of the parking lot, actually on the street, not in the parking lot, because we knew we were gonna need some room to get to run. So as soon as he turns, starts running, we just all start booking it. We're maybe 10 feet in front of Edwin because we've got a slight edge. And he's running, and of course his flip-flops fall off. It's either flip-flops or like sandals. I can't remember, those kind of sandals that dudes used to wear a lot back in the day. But those Jesus sandals, And anyways, so they come off, and I think one of them came off, and he just kept booking because it wasn't going to stop for it. So right off the bat, you already lost half your shoes. You probably made up for whatever that cost. So that was a loss. But I remember maybe getting about 100 feet, 150 feet, and turning and looking back. No, that's right. We turned and looked back because he was yelling about losing his shoe or sandal or whatever. And I remember seeing the one of the managers, I'm assuming the manager, and the waitress, and they were both outside. They ran maybe 10 feet and just stopped and realized they weren't going to catch us. And they're sitting there just like shaking. They looked obviously really pissed. But so we run. We get all the way into the parking lot. We get to my buddy's car. Now this is where we're so stupid. Since we were so broke back then, all of us, my buddy had a car that was a stick shift, and the starter was out, so it would not start. Now anyone that's had a stick shift knows there's a little trick you can do. You can pop the clutch, which means so what he'd always do is anywhere we went, he'd always make sure we parked on a hill. And for those that don't know what popping the clutch is, if you get the keys in there, you just turn it in a stick shift and you get a little bit of speed up. You put it in first gear, you hold the clutch in, get a little speed, and just let go of the clutch. Let it out, and it'll pop the clutch, and the engine will just start. And it'll start right up, which is crazy, but that's how it works. And but this time there's no hill. So we get to the car, we're panicking, thinking, even though they stopped, who knows who may have saw us, who's coming after us, or who they're calling the cops, whatever, you don't know. So we jump in his car and we got to get out and push his car, and you have to get it going pretty fast for it to pop the clutch. It's not just a matter of 2 or 3 miles an hour. You got to probably get it going, 10 miles an hour. So you got to get it going a little bit of a decent speed there to pop the clutch. And so we're panicking, we're all running. And of course, Edwin can't really do it because one foot's got no shoe, and so we ended up pushing it, popping the clutch, jumping in, and getting the hell out of there. So we did get away with it, but we did not deserve to get away. I mean, you don't deserve to get away with it because you should never get away with anything bad because you shouldn't be doing bad stuff. Obviously, that goes without saying, but then again, I just said it, so maybe it doesn't go without saying. But we didn't deserve to get away with it for other reasons, just for the pure stupidity of planning horribly, taking our getaway vehicle had to be started to get it to start. I mean, we certainly aren't, we're no Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 4 in our case, so... Anyways, guys, that's just a quick little video, another little SST, 7 Secret Story time, and that was my Carrows restaurant eat and run story. And let me show you a little something right here. That's right. To this day, I kept it. I was a little fruity boy. I used to keep scrapbooks back in the day and save stuff, Guns N' Roses concert tickets, all that kind of crap. And one of the things I decided to save was the was the receipt there. So you can see this is the receipt, and yeah. So like you see, we didn't order too much, but the point is God dang, that looks old. You can tell it's aging, huh? Definitely looks old. Look at that. Look at the even the plastic around it. It looks old. Oh, good God. But anyways, that was it. I'm traveling on too long like I do. If you stayed to this long of the video, then you are awesome. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know how things are going out there. I've got some more PNS news, getting the PNS right back in you. Gonna be coming up, and been getting into some weird stuff lately, guys. Some QAnon stuff, and some. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and Google it. But getting into some conspiratorial stuff. A lot of stuff going on in the world that's really strange, and I'm kind of gearing towards maybe heading down that road a little bit for you guys and letting you. I'm certainly no expert in that area. Like some people I watch, you know, they are. I don't know if they're experts, but there's some people that really just spend night and day in this stuff, which is easy to get sucked into and get sucked into this conspiratorial stuff, and gets hard to believe anything after a while. You don't believe anything or you believe everything type thing, you know. So I haven't gone as far as thinking the Earth is flat, although I do got a buddy that I talk to and play with a lot there who is 100% convinced that the Earth is flat, and we had a nice little discussion for, I don't know, an hour or two, for a long time about that and a bunch of other things. And while he didn't convince me, I still believe the Earth is round. It was certainly interesting, and it just shows how even stuff you don't believe, if you talk to someone that's intelligent, he's an intelligent dude, it's funny, they can bring up things that you're going, well, yeah, okay, I don't know why that's that way, but still, it doesn't mean I believe that the Earth is flat, you know. So it was really interesting. But so I'm not quite that far in it, but there are some other things that I think are more understandable and real, and QAnon is a crazy phenomenon that is really weird, or I don't know if phenomenon is the right word, but a crazy. I predicted the Las Vegas shooting and this kind of stuff, so we'll get into that later. We're gonna get into some heavy stuff, guys, coming up here. So you know, that's, hey, Seven Secret, that's what it's all about, is getting into some of the secrets out there. And actually, that's more of a question to you. What is Seven Secret? I need you to tell me what it is. So anyways, you guys, keep up the spirit. I love you, and we will see you next time.